Hello. So I just wanted to come in one quick minute and talk about confirmations, and I'm gonna give you an example. So when I got a vision or dream about the bomb was being in a hangar. Of course, I had to research it because I didn't really remember what a hangar was. So I came to know that it had to do with where airplanes are stored. And so I always ask for confirmations, right? And so waiting for confirmation, waiting and waiting and waiting. Then all of a sudden I saw on TV Godzilla. And it was one of those old shows. And then all of a sudden I saw these rockets coming from underground. Like it opened up and the rocket was coming up. So that was my confirmation. And I know sometimes you expect the confirmation to come right away, and it doesn't. It doesn't come right away. So I was also looking at the parade that Xi Jinping had, and it was amazing, right? And I know that all these leaders are like the Asian leaders of that side, right? So maybe they are doing a coalition on their own, because I do understand. They understand what is going on. They understand it, and they are trying for it not to happen. So they have their own coalition, which makes sense, right? Because you want to protect, but you want also your neighbors to protect each other. So I know when the president of Russia came and I saw that the B-2 bombers were there, I thought that was not a good idea. And because it reminded me of Hezekiah. And Hezekiah was showing the riches. And then, of course, they went back, they reported on the riches, and then they came to steal. Now, this is not it's almost like that. It's not really showing the riches of the country, but I think he took it as a warning, and I think that was not right. He didn't really need as a warning. I think all these leaders know the capability of each nation, what their weapons have, what their bombers, whatever they have in store, right? So they don't need that kind of information. So I understand what they're trying to do is protect that area from what is going on, which is something that the book of Ecclesiastes talk about, right? King Solomon said, there's nothing new under the sun. So what was before is coming back. We're going like in a loop-de-loop, right? So this is what I believe, that when I saw the B-2 bombers, kind of like my spirit was off. Like, why? Right? We don't need it because the president of Russia is super smart and he doesn't need to see them. And I think that was not, I don't know. But that's just me, right? Who am I? But I understand the parade. I understand the leadership. That we, the United States, weren't there, it's fine because it's on that side of the ocean. So they are trying to protect themselves. Maybe they might bring in their new world order on their own on that side. And I know Modi knows and understands what it is. Of course he does, right? Because isn't he Hindu? So they know, because all these different, because I remember I had a friend back in New York who was she was Sikh, and she would tell me the horrors of what happened between the Sikhs and who. So I understand it. I also went to their temple, what they call the temple. I remember taking a gallon of milk because she told me that is like a offering and money also. And we sat there and it was mostly songs, and then we went down to eat. It's a really great memory for me because I remember I was sitting, you to sit on the floor, and they'll feed you. And across from me were the men, and where I was with the woman, and there was this elderly man, and he kept winking his eye. I remember that. I couldn't not forget since that day because I didn't know. I was looking around like, what is this, right? And of course, my she was my sister-in-law. She's just laughing her butt off after that, laughing and laughing and laughing. And for some reason, he was skinny, but he had the biggest turban of all the guys there. It's like, what on earth does he have so much? That turban was so big. But yeah, I just wanted to say, if the United States wasn't invited, it's fine. It's not really a big deal, to be honest with you. But I do understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to protect their own because they see what's coming. God bless you.